I'm here to show you how to change your fuel filter or water fuel separator, they might call it, on a 2012 Volkswagen TDI 2-liter turbo diesel. Okay, first what we're looking at here are the tools that I used. This is a torque wrench, which you may not need to tighten the torque screws to their, it's about just under 4 pounds setting. The 1/4 inch socket, you can use a bigger one, but smaller is a little more comfortable in these small places. And this is a little setup I'm showing you to use the little drill here. This helps, using the 1/4 inch, helps it fit in those small spaces to loosen and tighten the 3 bolts connected to the fuel filter. So again, here's the adapter and the 27mm torque bit, 10mm socket. You need a little bit of diesel fuel. This is actually an old oil quart. And here's the fuel filter for this year. The engine change fuel filters, I think, halfway through the year, but mine requires the 33832. Wix is recommended because of the low micron filtering. And other things required, actually, this is great. You need this for opening the fuel filter housing. So you just put that the larger size flathead in there, just rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise, and you'll separate it slowly. So it's supposed to loosen the torque screws diagonally, slowly. This is what the actual fuel filter looks like in my model year. I recommend having one of these to make less of a mess, and you do want to put rags down below and maybe even on top here to help keep off the diesel fuel off the lines to prevent erosion. Okay, the actual torque screws you need to loosen are these 5 here, and there's 3 bolts here. You may not have to remove, you may just be able to loosen. That's why I recommended that extender, because you're going to need this extension to get down to some of those. And it's really important if you do want to put those back on easily. This Harbor Freight tool is great. You just put it's a magnetic, little kind of like a telescoping magnet. You put the screw head on the end of that and just put it right down there and start to thread it, so you don't have a problem with falling bolts down into your undercarriage where you have to take off the bottom panel to retrieve them. It's really a clutch tool. Okay, so we got one here, one down there. You can't really see, but it's just below my finger. And there's also another one right down there. Okay. Anyhow, so again, you loosen these up, pry this open, actually you want to take all these 5 off, loosen these 3 bolts, pry it open with the screwdriver, tilt the whole canister, pull that fuel filter off, top off the fuel in here with the diesel that you got at the gas station, and kind of just fill up the quart. You don't have to fill it to the top, just enough to have less pump action when you recycle the lines with your VAGCOM or however you want to do it. And I think that about covers it.